Hi guys, welcome to my channel Happy High Tarot. In today's pick a card reading, we will find out whether or not you'll find love in 2024. So this reading is especially for those of you who are single, who are looking for love. Maybe you've just gotten out of a relationship, maybe you're dealing with a situationship and you've decided to move on. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can contact me on my email ID happyhightarot@gmail.com or on my WhatsApp number, else you can DM me on Instagram. So, you can see an image on your screen right now. There are three options for you to choose from. Feel free to pause the video over here, meditate on all your options, pick whichever one calls out to you the most. You'll find the timestamps in the comment section as well as in the description box below. So make your choice and let's get started. Hi group 1, if you guys chose the first option, let's take a look at your tarot cards and find out whether or not you'll find love in 2024. So the cards that came out for you are the Two of Pentacles. Then we have the Six of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Alright, seems like with Eight of Cups over here, you have left some relationship behind either in 2023 or perhaps before that. The Two of Pentacles has made it very clear that sometimes you do seem to dwindle between your future and your past. It's almost as if you feel torn from within, whether I should wait for the past person or whether I should give love a second chance, go out there, explore other options. And maybe this is your current state of mind wherein you're feeling a bit confused about what to do next. But it's very obvious over here with the Two of Pentacles and then the Eight of Cups that by the time you enter into 2024, which is just a few days away now, you would have, with the Queen of Swords over here, absolutely made up your mind that most of you at least are not going to give anyone from your past a second chance. Now, the good news is that with the Six of Cups over here, there is a strong possibility of you finding true love, deep, beautiful, meaningful love in 2024. For some of you with the Six of Cups, it can be a familiar person, someone whom you know, but maybe never got an option or never got a chance rather to date them because you were involved with someone else. I'm also hearing right person, wrong time. Maybe it's significant for a few of you over here in this group today. Regardless, with the Six of Cups over here in 2024, you will find yourself being in a relationship with someone who, by the way, with the presence of Six of Cups over here, has a very strong long-term potential. Like this is one of those relationships which, if you want, can culminate into marriage, or if not, even then, definitely a long-term relationship. My neighborhood is very noisy today for some reason. I just heard a phone ring. I don't know if you guys heard that as well. It is possible over here with the Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles and the Six of Cups that for a few of you, when you meet this individual, whether a familiar person or whether a new person in 2024, around the same time, the past person, the one that you've moved on from, might unexpectedly reach out. And that can also momentarily bring you back to that initial position of confusion wherein you don't know whether you should stick to your current partner or hear out your previous partner. I like the fact that you're sitting in the Queen of Swords' energy though, because this tells me that you will not let any residual emotions or any baggages and things like that overwhelm you to an extent wherein you cannot think best for yourself. Another message that I'm picking up for this group is that whoever this individual is that you're moving on from could have been someone who was either always eternally confused about you or always treated you like an option and used to divide their time between you and someone else. So now that you've made up your mind that that is not the kind of love that you want and that you are not simply an option, I'm seeing you being more careful in matters of the heart, in the sense that you will not jump to any decision quickly. Like, even if this person, new or old, tries to connect with you, and when I say old, I don't mean this ex of yours, you will not immediately get swept away and say yes. Unless and until you are 100% convinced that they are worth your time, worth your energy, worth your effort, then and only then will you be investing your emotions and your energy into this connection, which makes perfect sense. Okay, let's take a look at your tea leaf cards, and then we'll also take a look at the possible months in which you might meet this person. So for you, we have sunrise that says new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Then we have carriage that says a journey, either physical or mental. Mountain road that says you are on the road to success. And bridge, which says successfully overcoming a problem. The energy of bridge is quite similar to the energy of Eight of Cups over here. Oh, and this is interesting. It looks like the girl in the Eight of Cups is walking towards a rising sun. And then over here, we have the card of sunrise for you. So definitely 99% of you, I feel, are going to pick a newer person over your ex. And it is this new individual with whom you will be entering into a beautiful relationship with in 2024. Now, there are a couple of different ways in which you might meet them. For some of you, I was getting the energy that it might not be a completely like unknown or new individual. So they might reach out to you, or you might reconnect with them on social media. So for instance, maybe this is someone whom you used to study with or you used to work with. So they're reconnecting with you and you guys are, picking it up from there. And then eventually, the more time you spend with each other, you fall for each other. For the rest of you, with the presence of carriage over here, it is through traveling or while traveling that you will be meeting this lover of yours in 2024. Either you will travel to wherever they will travel to wherever you are, or it's quite possible that you both will be on a trip to somewhere together. A sunrise point or a sunset point might be very significant. Maybe that is where you guys first lay your eyes on each other. I also like how the card of Mountain Road is right next to the energy of the Queen of Swords over here, because this is sort of like a pat on the back for you, group one, that this mindset that you are in currently, this energy of Queen of Swords, is the right one for you to embody, because this is ultimately going to lead you to a successful love, to a successful relationship. Okay, let's see what the months of significance are for you. All right, so we have January and November. So you might meet this individual it's quite okay. So this can go a couple of different ways. Maybe you meet in January and things get extremely serious, such as moving in together, getting engaged by the time November arrives. Or you might meet them between January to November. Your birthday or their birthday, this person whom you will be dating in 2024. So the birth month might be January or November for either you or them. Okay, let's take a look at your oracle cards now. So we have the Divine Masculine showing up as your first card. Amazing. We have Door to Personal Healing and Happiness, Forgiveness, and Kingfisher that says be patient and focused. Amazing. So this is so lovely. We have the Six of Cups over here, and now we have the Divine Masculine. So that energy that I was picking up for you guys earlier, that whoever this individual is that you'll be dating in 2024 will most likely be the one you end up getting married. And the fact that now the Divine Masculine has showed up, this is it. Like the person you'll be meeting in 2024, that is your divine counterpart. That is the person you're supposed to end up with. That is the person you're supposed to be with. In fact, everything that you have so far faced in your love life, the disappointments and such, not only will you be overcoming from all of that, but somewhere with Door to Personal Healing and Happiness over here, your relationship with this individual is going to be very healing for you. It'll be very rejuvenating for you. It's almost as if the time that you spend with this person makes you believe in love again, makes you feel all those emotions again. It is so pure. In fact, the people around will also notice this and will comment on the same, that we've never seen you this happy, you're glowing. You look so refreshing and radiant. And to think that all of that will be happening only because finally you would have found love. That's amazing. All right. We were also getting the energy that the past person might try to reach out. And now we have the card of forgiveness over here. So, most likely, they will attempt to get you back in their life. They might ask you for your forgiveness, whatever their what's the word for it? I can't think of the right word right now. Like basically excuses the why they did what they did, and if you can find it in you to forgive them and this and that, with the hope that you will reconcile with them. I see you forgiving them, but I don't necessarily see you going back to them, and they're two very different things. Because with this kingfisher energy over here, be patient and focused. You are not allowing the past person's energy to rile you up. You are not allowing the past person's words or actions to sort of stray you off this Queen of Swords' path. You are choosing to stay patient, you are choosing to stay focused. And I also like how there's just one fish in the pond. So this one fish for you is the person that chooses you, the person who's there for you right from the get-go. So no matter how many people from the past try to pop up in your life and ask you for your forgiveness or make excuses, you will not sway your attention and your focus from the person that you would be with at that time, which is like in 2024. So all these plans of your past person to try to win you back, so to speak, will flop. And again, like I said, with forgiveness over here, because you want to successfully move on from your past, because you do not want to dwell on it too much, you will most likely forgive them. But you will not, under any circumstances, go back to them. And the reason behind it is that with this personal healing and happiness over here, divine masculine, then the sunrise, and all of these lovely energies, the kind of love that you were always seeking but you could never find, you will finally find that in 2024 with this individual. So it will make no sense for you to go back to the person who only treated you like an option or who was always so confused about you. All right, so these are all the messages that I have for you right now, group one. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi, group two. If you guys chose the second image, let's find out first using the tarot cards. Will you find love in 2024 or not? So the cards that came out for you right off the bat, we have the King of Cups over here. We also have the King of Pentacles, the Lovers, amazing, and we have the Page of Cups. This is very interesting. Okay, so group two, it seems like in 2024 there will be a lot of people who are attracted towards you, who are being attracted towards you, who want your attention, who want to date you, who want to get to know you better, who want to get closer to you. Something about physical attraction is also coming across very, very strongly over here. I don't know, is it because of the energy that you're radiating? Of course, it can be that. It can also be because of some glow up. It can be because of your internal confidence that's radiating in your energy. Regardless, it is like many moths are being drawn to a single flame, you being that flame. With the presence of the Lovers over here, definitely you're going to find love in 2024 and you will get into a relationship with someone. But the thing is that you will be at the liberty to choose who is that person whom you want to commit to. Because with the Page of Cups over here, you'll be getting many offers, you'll be getting many proposals, many people will be asking you out. And it's quite possible that you will scout your options. You might be going out on dates with different people every few weeks, and ultimately you will come to the realization, you'll come to the understanding who matches you, who is up your alley, who is an energetic match to you, whom do you see yourself being with in the long haul, and you'll pick that person. Although, honestly speaking, with the presence of the King of Cups, King of Pentacles, and then the Page of Cups over here, I do feel like even as you are speaking to these people, even if it is simultaneously, someone amongst these options will be standing out right from the get-go. And maybe initially it'll not hit you why, but there will be one person amongst these towards whom you'll always feel a pull, so to speak. And like I said, initially you'll not be able to explain why is it that you feel so drawn to this particular person amongst all of them. It's only eventually as you spend more time with them, or as you spend time with the rest, that you'll get to know that this is the one that I share that energetic connection with, over here with the Lovers, because this is a very deep spiritual energy. It's like it's your soul and this person's soul. It's merged, it's blended into one another, and it is so beautiful. Now, there is a possibility over here, and this is where it gets interesting. Whoever these people are that will be asking you out, all of them will be very different from each other. Very different, whether it is in their habits, their nature, their personality, likes and dislikes, possibly even age. So there will be no common denominator, except of course the fact that all of them are interested in you. So it is not going to be an easy choice for you, but thankfully, with the presence of the Lovers over here, whoever it is that you pick ultimately is the one that you will be going ahead with and staying with. I'm also noticing how there is this tattoo of a bow and arrow on this woman's arm, which tells me that the person that you will be choosing amongst your options will be the right one for you. So you're going to have to trust yourself on that a little bit. Okay, let's take a look at your tea leaves, and we'll also find out the possible months in which you might meet this person. So we have younger man, that says dealings or relationship with a younger man. Forest, that says muddled, unclear thinking. Flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards. And beetle, which says good fortune. So muddled and unclear thinking obviously makes a lot of sense, especially since we've seen from your tarot cards that there'll be so many options. Naturally, it won't be easy for you to choose. But the one advice that Spirit is giving you for your decision-making process is to not lower your standards. Just because someone is being very nice and very flirty and very like going all out, maybe during the first couple of dates, and even though every part of your body, every cell in your body is screaming that no, I cannot see myself being with this person, you do not have to basically compromise. Another message that I'm picking up for a few of you in this group today is that you have a habit of saying yes to things and to people out of guilt. You are so afraid of breaking people's hearts, and you sometimes tend to be so worried about how they will feel or what they will think, that you make compromises. I won't exactly call you a people pleaser, although there might be a very fine line between this and that. It's more so that you do not want to see yourself as being someone who causes hurt or pain to the other person. And that's why you end up saying yes, even though you want to say no. And this tendency of yours is precisely what you need to keep in check in 2024, so that you do not make the wrong decision. With the presence of flag over here, naturally I am being reminded of the whole concept of red flags, because there will be so many people interested in you, and because you will be tackling with this unclear thinking over here as well. Make sure to look out for certain telltale signs, certain obvious red flags that will be there. And it's interesting that the flag card is the one that is saying do not lower your standards, because it's possible that the ones who will be walking red flags might also have certain very enticing qualities to them. Maybe they're very good looking, or their love language just does it for you. But despite that, and again, That is where this whole bow and arrow concept comes into the picture. Like, for a short while, it's fine, it's all good. But do you see yourself being with them for the long haul? Do you think that is enough? And if the answer is no, then you have to move on to the next person. The good thing over here is that we have the presence of the beetle over here, which says good fortune. So I feel like, not even though actually, ultimately you will be able to come out of this muddled thinking, unclear thinking. And I feel like your luck is going to support you a lot in making this decision. Somewhere I also feel like the one whom you eventually pick for yourself, your meeting with them might unfold in a very serendipitous manner. It's like, you're surrounded by all these options, people are approaching you on their own or whatever. But then the one whom you ultimately end up with, the one whom you ultimately pick, is the person who comes in your life in a very unexpected manner. You bump into them somewhere, perhaps. So, somewhere I feel like your destiny and theirs, your luck and theirs, will also be playing a very significant role in bringing you both together. Okay, let's see the possible months in which you might be meeting them. So, we have December and we have October. So, you might meet them in October or in December. Oh, for some of you, it might just be this December also, for some of you. The period between October to December can be significant. It's also possible that your birthday or theirs is in October or December. Okay, let's take a look at your oracle cards now. So we have emotional freedom. Then we have indecision, very similar to the energy of unclear thinking over here. We have openness, and we have snake that says live according to your divine essence. The energy of the snake is very, very powerful, and I feel like this is the energy that you will be radiating, group 2. It's very it's very unapologetic. It's almost as if, and I love the fact that the card of emotional freedom has come out for you guys, because it tells me that perhaps um, after a long time, you guys will be able to express yourself in an authentic manner. You guys will be stating your needs and your wants in a very unapologetic manner. You will like the fact that you're getting all of that attention. You will enjoy it, you will bask in it, and why not? Because it's quite possible over here, and especially when I see emotional freedom, that in case you have been involved with people in the past, no matter how serious or casual it was, and especially because I have channeled this for you, that you're very afraid of breaking people's hearts, you could have dimmed your light a little bit. You could have perhaps pretended to be someone that you're not, or hidden certain aspects of your personality just so that the other person would be okay or would be comfortable. But you're not doing any of that in 2024. And somewhere, the fact that you are embracing who you are, the fact that you're being so authentic, I think this energy is what's making you so attractive. And that is the reason why you're attracting all these options. I can also see over here with emotional freedom that although the emergence of all these options can be very overwhelming, leading to certain degree of indecisiveness, you will still like the fact that you have the freedom to choose. Because another thing that I am being told for a few of you in this group today is that maybe you did not really choose the relationships in your past, which makes sense because we've seen that you have a hard time saying no. So it's almost as if, you're being nice to someone, but they think of it otherwise, and then before you know it, you've gotten yourself into a relationship, even though you were, like, just being nice or just talking to that person. With openness over here, I can also see that you will be circular dating for sure. You will be exploring your options. You will not say yes to the first person that you meet. You will not say yes to the first person that you go out with, which again makes a lot of sense and is the right thing to do. And the good thing is that eventually you will overcome this state of indecision. Now, with the presence of emotional freedom over here and divine essence, I do feel like the person whom you will ultimately be choosing, the reason why you'll be picking them is because of two main brownie points that they'll be earning. The first one is that in their company, you will feel extremely safe to be yourself, to be your authentic self, because you will not pick up on even an ounce of judgment from their energy. And that is something that you'll really like. And the second brownie point that they'll be earning, because of which you'll be choosing them, is because just like you, they will also be their self unapologetically. And you like that. That is something that you'll appreciate about them. You'll also appreciate the fact that they are letting you be. They're not really, posing or putting forth this long list of terms and conditions or expectations that they have from a partner. And I think because of all those reasons, you'll ultimately be picking one person. Now, because we have the energy of younger man over here that says dealings or relationship with the younger man, and we do have the page of cups over here as well, it is quite possible that the person whom you will end up dating in 2024 might be slightly younger than you in age by a few months or by a few years. All right. So these are all the messages that I have for you right now, group 2. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here and hit the bell icon when you do so. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, group 3. If you guys chose the third image, let's take a look at your tarot cards first to find out whether or not you'll find love in 2024. So the cards that came out for you are the King of Swords. Then we have Death and Rebirth. All right. We have the Emperor. And we have the Ace of Swords. Very interesting. Some of you are getting back a lost love, it seems, in 2024 group 3, whereas the rest of you are getting a new lover. Take it however it resonates. If someone's name popped up in your mind, take the Ace of Swords as a confirmation that that is the person being spoken about in this reading, that they are the ones you'll be reconciling with, or your connection with them will undergo a rebirth in 2024. With the King of Swords over here and the Ace of Swords, communication will be initiated by that individual and not by you. In fact, with the difference over here between the King and the Emperor, it does seem like during the time in which this connection was stagnant or communication was not taking place, this person on your mind has undergone a huge transformation. They've come a long way. They've grown up a lot, and they are now a better match to you. Now they're more available than ever before. And somewhere I also feel like with the presence of the Emperor, there is an energy of this person being very relaxed and finally being at peace with where they are right now. It's finally like they've won at this game of chess, and they're finally seeing themselves as a winner. And so with that newfound confidence, they're reaching out to you and they're proposing to you and asking you if you too would like to give this relationship a second chance, if you're willing for it or not. For the rest of you who do not have any such individual in mind, or who have most definitely moved on from anyone in your past, in that case, this is a new person that's coming in your life, but it does seem like this is someone with whom you do have a past life connection, which is why even though they will technically be a new person, they might not feel new. You might not feel like this is the first time that you're seeing them or the first time you're interacting with them. It might be one of those incidents, it might be one of those cases wherein as you're talking to someone, you keep zoning out a little bit because you're trying to recall where have you seen them or where have you met them, something like that. It's also possible over here with the presence of the King of Swords and the Emperor that if this is a new person, someone, some masculine whom you're friends with or work with or are related to, might introduce you to this individual. Okay, let's take a look at your tea leaves now and find out some more information. So we have camel that says persevere and you will overcome problems. We have table that says hard work ahead. Whale that says great worry over nothing. And lion that says time to act. All right. So first of all, with great worry over nothing, I think this is a sign for you from spirit that's telling you to relax when it comes to your love life, because it is being taken care of in 2024 and you have nothing to worry about, because you will for sure be in a relationship. Some of you with this past person, some of you with a new person. Now, if this is a new person, again, a confirmation over here with time to act, that they are the ones who will be initiating a conversation with you, even if there is someone who's introducing you both to each other. For some of you, with the presence of hard work ahead over here, it is possible that you might meet this person through work or at work. There might be some sort of coming together of minds involved, and that is why you guys have to spend a lot of time together, and that's how the connection builds, the bond gets strengthened over time. And for others of you for whom this is your emperor from the past who is resurfacing again, it's very clear over here with the presence of camel and then table that probably the reason why this connection didn't really take off the ground, or there was this elaborate period of no contact, is because this person was very busy upgrading themselves, upgrading their career. I just saw 444. Maybe you guys keep seeing it too. Upgrading themselves because they always aspired to be this emperor, and they put in a lot of hard work towards it, they put in a lot of time towards it, a lot of dedication towards it, and now that they finally achieved that status, they are on that level. That is when they think, or this is when they'll think that, okay, now is the time for me to act, now is the time for me to go after the person that I like, which is group 3. Somewhere with the presence of whale over here, I do feel like group 3, that those of you who are reconciling with the past person, you always knew in your heart of hearts that you will be getting back together with this individual. But perhaps the lack of evidence in real life was causing you some distress. So if that is your story, then this message is for you, that do not worry, because what you know in your heart to be true is what is eventually going to happen. Okay, let's take a look at your months of significance. So we have February and we have April. All right. So the new person might enter your life between February to April. The past person might resurface between February to April. Your birthday or this person you'll be dating in 2024, whether new or old, the birth month might be February or April. Okay. So let's take a look at your oracle cards now. So we have creativity over here. Then we have adjacent possibilities. We have trust. And we have pig that says maintain self-worth and self-esteem. Oh, so maybe the fact that you did not chase after the person from your past, or you did not really, beg them to come back to you, was because you were maintaining self-worth and self-esteem. And it also seems over here, not seems, it's actually pretty evident that whoever this person is from your past, for them too, their self-worth means a great deal, and their self-esteem to them means a great deal. And it is quite possible the fact they were so drowned in work and stuff was because they did not want to reach out to you unless and until they felt confident in being like who they are. And now that they're in the emperor's energy, they're radiating all of that self-worth and all of that self-esteem, and that is why they're reaching out to you now. Again, trust over here, very similar to the energy of great worry over nothing. Trust that you will find love in 2024 and that it is coming towards you, it is flowing towards you. With adjacent possibilities over here, there is also a third group, I feel like, in today's reading, pile number 3. You might have an option to choose between someone from your past and a new person. You might have more than one option when it comes to new people. And so you will have the right to choose, or you will get an opportunity to choose which one do you think you are the most compatible with, which one is it that you can see yourself being with for the long haul. Somewhere with adjacent possibilities over here in the Ace of Swords, for those who are dealing with someone from the past, maybe during the no contact time, you guys used to come up with different theories in your mind regarding why the connection didn't work out or why they stopped talking to you. So when they resurface in your life in 2024, they will be putting all your queries to rest, with the Ace of Swords over here, and telling you the truth once and for all, that what the real reason was. And as I can see over here with pig, camel, and then table, 99%, like for 99% of you, the reason was that they wanted to first become something. They first wanted to feel like they are worthy enough of you. For those who are attracting a new person in your lives, definitely with the presence of creativity over here and table, this person might come in your life because you and them will be collaborating on something. You might be a creative individual. You might be someone who has their own business, someone who's in the creative field. And whoever this new individual is, perhaps they do the same things as you or related to it. And so there will be this nice opportunity for work that comes your way. And somehow you'll be required to work with them for that particular opportunity. And so that is how your bond will build. I also like the presence of trust over here, because this tells me that whether it's a new person or whether it's an old person, what will seal the deal for you for this connection is the fact that the way they present themselves, the way they win your heart, they will gain your trust. It's like they will not leave even like any iota of doubt in your mind. They will give you that emotional security. They will give you that confidence that the words that are coming out of their mouth, I can believe them, I can trust that. And that trust is what will be cementing this relationship. All right. So these are all the messages that I have for you right now, group 3. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. If you're new to my channel, please do not forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.